Hello, we're in a different setup. I figured I would involve you in me picking the tiles. It's loud. I feel like I'm getting easily distracted. You probably can't see what I'm doing right now. This chair is very low down, but it's comfy. We'll see how this works, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna get a different chair. Alright, so I'm picking the piles right now. Pick a card. Here, let me sit up. Okay, I'm up a little bit more. Yeah, it's just not working very well. That's alright. We're moving stuff around in here, and I was cleaning. I keep wanting to look. Is it okay to look? Sure, it's okay to look, Susie. Alright, pile number 2. What is something they need to know right now? And then pile number 1. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. We're pulling more. Alright, what is hidden from them? Oh, that was interesting. What is hidden from them? What is hidden from them? I feel like we are just going with animals today. You've got 2 things hidden from you. You have a curated message. Should I pull anything out? We'll save the tarot cards for each individual reading. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Alright, let's set these up. Okay, so obviously you might have heard today's reading is just like a general, it's timeless, and it is what is something you need to know right now. Those are my favorites because they have a lot to do with, I don't know, just like good advice for here and now. I always like those readings. Let's make this pretty. Let's take a picture. It'll last longer. Let's make it pretty. I'm already picking up some vibes, man. All right. I'm gonna put these away. I have a song stuck in my head too. I got myself all organized and all my tarot cards are organized. Do we want to pick any other decks? It's pulling me up to the top, which is usually my tarot decks. Oh, okay. So it's pulling the kitties. Should I pick more for them? Oh, I guess that's it. Alright, so you all get a little... Never mind. It's not it. Oh, okay. Interesting. I heard, as I'm putting these down, I'm hearing what is preventing them. That's all she wrote. Alright, so we've got 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I'll see you guys in your readings. Okay, bye. Alright, you missed some excitement. So I got ready, I went to the bathroom, and as I got up, I'm like, I'm gonna switch the chairs. I don't like the chairs. And so I have this one now, and I feel much higher up. However, a painting fell and knocked over some glass things, and it just fell on the ground over there and exploded, and then I had to clean it all up. And they were antiques. Happy Mercury retrograde. Alright, and then I started knocking cards onto the ground because happy Mercury retrograde, and I am a Virgo, so it affects me. We are recording this very late. But anyway, pile number 1. Hi. Nice to see you. Wait, let's pull this way. Alright, let's breathe. I am a little bummed about that. A little bummed. But to be fair, with everything that I've moved around today, it could have been worse. I could have knocked over so many things. But I didn't. I just knocked over that. And I didn't even... You knocked that over, you painting. Anyway. I saw it falling too, but I didn't stop it. Maybe that's a message for you. Okay, pile number 1. So, what is something you need to know right now? We have... you are represented by the tarantula. The scattered brain is scattered of the... When I first connected to the energy, I heard Michelle, my belle, boom, 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 my Michelle. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I need to say. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. And then as I sat down here, I heard, my poor lollipop, do-do-do-do, you make my heart go giddy up, do-do-do, you are as sweet as candy, you're my sugar dandy. So I'm already getting the sense that it might be a love reading. Alright, your energy is a tarantula. I'm not really picking up too many vibes. I'm getting a lot of, like, you're weaving a web. Like, that was what came to mind. Like, and I was seeing this delicate movement, almost like you're sewing. And that usually comes to me whenever I'm thinking, okay, you're focusing on details. You are focused on what you are creating at this time. That's usually what that is. And it might be in love, specifically. So, alright, we've got the elk, which is a very masculine kind of energy. It's sideways, so it's both energies at this time. I'm gonna get my books so that I can look them up for you. Right now? Later. Right now? Right now for the elk. Oh, jeez. I went right to it. Alright. Okay. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. But I am led right to the word resilient. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elks eat. No, I'm not reading that. Core values. So it's about resilience and it's about your core values at this time. And staying consistent and staying focused on those. Those are the small details that you are trying to focus on right now, are your core values and making sure your life aligns to it. Acting in ways. Okay, so it's emphasizing that you are living your core values. We've got the hummingbird in reverse, but it was like a sad rotation. Ooh, I just heard sad realization in reverse. And I heard, yeah. Almost like, yeah, that checks. Yeah, that's right. So I heard okay, we have a lot of RE words coming out here. Resilience, realization, but then I also heard, and it was fleeting, this other RE word. Resolve. You've resolved yourself to the idea of your core values and recognizing what is not aligned with it. But I feel like there's a little bit on your part that you're recognizing. So let's read Hummingbird. Hummingbird. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Hummingbird. It sounds like a video game sound, and I'm trying to place it. Yeah, and the hummingbird doesn't want. It just, the hummingbird feels sad. Here it is. Oh, that makes sense because it's in reverse, and usually it stands for positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. But it's in reverse. So pushy, insistent, and sharp. And so perhaps I'm feeling this essence of, if you are too much in your elk and you are too, because it is kind of a masculine energy. If you are too in your masculine energy, you might be pushy, and you might be insistent, and you might be a little controlling. We've got a little control freak on our hand, especially if you are weaving a web and you recognize that you have control over certain situations. Finding that balance of the situations that you have no control over, say perhaps if something smashes onto the ground and going, there's that. Instead of getting hyper fixated on the problems at hand and the things, your say in all things I'm hearing, recognize that you can pull back the reins, and you might have to come clean about like some of the control issues and apologize for overstepping boundaries or overstepping and getting a bit too in other people's business. I just saw cleaning up the mess that you created. And if for some of you, it's not necessarily big things, it's just like small apologies here and there. And on your journey to live your core values, you will make mistakes again. You will. And so when that moment arises, catching it right away and being like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was getting controlling again. I was getting a little insistent. Like, let's normalize apologizing in real life. And that can be difficult because, like, if you make a mistake and then you are still in that space of like, well, no, I didn't do anything wrong. No, you're digging yourself deeper, and then the guilt feels bigger, and then it will be harder to apologize. It will take a bigger apology, which if you're not used to doing that, you might never do it. So let's normalize in real time apologizing for the little snafus I just heard, snafus, that are weighing us down. Because no one wants to be that person who's nitpicky, who's like, I'm sorry, I didn't even hear nitpicky isn't the right word. It's pushy. It is, I heard snub. So I think like setting up, there might be this whole overcompensating with your boundaries to stay aligned with your core values, and in doing so, you're actually not following your core values. Interesting. I don't know what your core values are, but I'm getting the sense of there might have been some previous things that make you question trust. There might be some trust issues, and that can sometimes cloud your discernment in smaller situations. But now I'm just hearing money, 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 money. Oh, okay, so now I'm hearing like you might have been taken advantage of for money, or there might be a focus on material wealth at this time, that you want to try to protect your resources, and in doing so you are overprotecting, overguarding, I just heard. So, alright, and now I'm getting the soothing motion, which is usually to me, like I'm a Reiki healer, you know? Okay. So when I have this motion, it's usually to soothe, and it's like, there. It's kind of like a mother, whenever the kid is crying or upset, and it's like, there. And I'm a mother coming in to soothe this wounded masculine energy right now. Alright, so now that this is taken care of, let's see what your curated message is. Oh yeah, it says, sit on it for a second. But I put sit on it for a sec. And so it's very casual. It's trying to like, it's like, just, you know, pull back the reins, I'm hearing, again. And now it wants me to show you, this is what's preventing you from moving forward. And it's this mentality of the world in reverse. Oh, Jesus. And now I'm hearing, green finch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Never taking wing. Okay, sorry, I always get the Wheel of Fortune in the world confused. Okay, but that song, by the way, is about, it's from Sweeney Todd, and it is sung by Joanna, and she is trapped in a tower by the judge, which is very metaphorical too, because like a judge it just has his reins so tight on this woman, daughter. Ugh. It's a weird relationship, let's not go into it. And she's seeing a bird and being like, brah, or no, the bird, sorry, the bird is in the cage, and he's like, dude, how can you still sing? Like, everything sucks. Like, you can't fly. Why are you so happy? Why are you singing? So, like, that's the idea of the song. And so I feel like with the world in reverse, you're feeling like, well, how can other people just feel happy in the scenario that they are in when there's so much to be done and there's so much to do? How can they be so happy? And how can they be so happy? That judgment, that is this energy underneath this domineering energy that you have, like this, you don't quite understand how other people can be happy when this and this and this and this and this needs to be done. Reversed. Shortcuts or a lack of closure may cause a feeling of incompletion, like a bowl with only one kind of kibble. What have you avoided, missed, overlooked? Look closer and fill in any gaps. And I'm led right to the spider again. Oh, maybe I should read. Okay, no, it wants me to read the elk again. It has very important things to say. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated. But for the most part, they make dang good mothers, fathers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy, but you're in reverse with it right now, at times. And now it's having me read the tarantula. I just passed it. That's why I was like, ah. Okay. Follows intuition. Keeps begging you to refocus your attention. Yeah. There is a lot with, like, trying to get you. Like, this says, sit on it for a second. Like, pull back your energy. Stop focusing on the doing. And maybe, like, the tarantula, like, that message of, like, weaving your own web and focusing on, like, the details. I think you are so focused on the details that you're not seeing the wider view and you're not seeing the wider picture of the world, what's out there for you. And I'm getting chills with that. We love that. That was very specific for someone. Okay, what are we doing? High Priestess upright. This is, okay, I'm hearing the cause of your journey. See yourself in a different light. Interesting. Okay, yeah, and I'm getting that spiritual connection, like there's that, because I'm hearing Mooks, which is this descan that I sang back when I was little, like 16, at a Catholic mass, and I'm not Catholic, by the way, just need to point that out. I sang a lot, though, and it's a high note, and whenever I hear the high notes, I'm always thinking connection with Holy Spirit, or Spirit, God. And so that's what I'm hearing for you. And this is a call towards your intuition as well. So there's a lot here that's like, get away from this material, get away from like this. Okay, that was cut in half. When you connect with your intuition and your spirit, and you sit on it for a second, you will be able to see the positive side of life and believe you can. And it's just, but it's showing me the sad hummingbird in reverse. Should I read you again? Now I'm hearing Britney Spears. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you, but all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night. Baby, all I need is time. I'm still getting all this love, like Michelle My Belle. Then we had Lollipop, and then we had the Britney Spears one. But I'm feeling like there's a love reading in here. This is a dude. Oh, you have to soften towards a dude or a lady. You're too much in your masculine, though. I'm feeling that. And you might be nitpicking, and it might be going against your idea of love. And you're actually pushing away what you want to come closer to you. But you're sad because your ego, yeah, alright. Your ego might be getting in the way where you're like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. And so we're kind of stuck in this area where you're just kind of frustrated. You were pushy. The elk, I'm soothing that energy in this, and we want you to connect with your higher self. And like, give yourself grace is what I'm hearing. Rejuvenation. Resourceful. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that a lot of your fears and a lot of your pushiness and your need for control is to make sure you guys feel safe and secure. But no one feels safe and secure in that energy. So it needs to soften. Nourishment and rejuvenation. I was getting this sense that, like, because you might be guarding finances, maybe you should relax it a little bit and let a little luxury in. Just a little bit. Okay? Like, find a way to, like, treat yourself, essentially. Alright, I am going to be cleaning up now. It still has a message for you. Oh, and then I just heard, always look on the bright side of life. Connect with your higher selves. Sit down a little bit, pull back your energy, and think, how can I see the good in this? And how can I turn this into good? That's what I'm hearing. So, pile number 1, that is your message, and I will see you later. That is what you need to know right now. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 2. All right. So, if you chose pile number 2, today's reading is a timeless one, and it is, what do you need to know right now? My energy feels calm right now. It just came out of the blue. It's how do I describe it? It's like a deep calm. But I also was hearing Kid Rock, ball with the ball, da bang, diggy, 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 set the boogie, which is usually like a root chakra kind of energy for me. But I'm not getting this. I'm getting like okay, so in hardcore metal, there's like the breakdown, and it's usually like very spacious between like the boom, boom, boom. It feels like that energy. There's like an expansive, powerful, I didn't like powerful, an expansive, I heard resonance. Okay, but you're represented by the Cobra. Ooh, yes. Okay, I'm getting this message that there's something with music in this, specifically, or creating. Okay, alright, let me keep going. Swan. Okay, so when I touched, no, it's for this one. We also got lamb in, it's sideways? Ooh, it's askew. It's like this. It's like, oh my gosh, I am so drawn right now. Okay, let me figure this out. So this was askew, and it was leading me this way. Is there anything I need to see over here or something? Okay, so it's leading me to my power chord, and I'm just over and over hearing that like boom, boom, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Like this song is coming through, and I feel like you might be looking for something to energize you, or there's like, and because I'm still led to this idea that you need to create. I don't know. Can I continue? No, it's like it's stopping me. It's like no. I plugged it in. Okay, and I know my husband just texted me again because it's late. Now what? Okay, so now it's upright. I'm still hearing, like, so I'm hearing like a DJ mixing. So like we've got that big boom, boom, bird, wiggle, like it. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna read a couple things. Cobra upright. Okay, so now I got a very specific, I forget who sings it. It came as no surprise, you've been in leaning. You favor me, I'll favor you. We are the naked, we are the monsters. I'm getting chills with it too, but I do love that song. It's called Monsters. I forget who did it. This was an older song. Really cool though. I like it. Okay, but anyway. And I was getting this sense of like rock music, hardcore music's coming out. There's a lot with that. Okay, but I got to Cobra, so let's read Cobra. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? It led me directly to that. And I mean, I pulled in the energy right away. Is that you are ready to learn some creative path, some Now it's leading me to lamb. Oh, 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 we are the monsters. We are the thing. We are the dun, 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 dun. Maybe you want to learn drumming. Bum bum ba da da dum, bum bum ba da da dum. Sorry. It's a good song, like I said. Something in music you want to learn, something, that's all I got. And then I instantly heard like spiritual connection. Alright, anyways, let's move on. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. I keep thinking of, okay, in Zelda, what's the name? Is it Ciri? What's I'm combining things. Ciri? Oh my gosh. Who's the fairy in Zelda? Who's like, shh, listen! So, you've got a little lamb. Okay, so I don't get the sense that it's in reverse. What are we? You can be in reverse. You can be a little too timid. Oh, okay. There's this, I'm getting the sense of like needing to come out of your shell, needing to perform, needing to get out there. And you're a little timid about that. You're a little shy that you're gonna come off strong. And so you are looking for guidance and a teacher and to help you balance those energies. Interesting. Okay, so your curated message is, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. How are you the problem? You're not listening, I just heard. You're not listening. Shh, listen. You're not listening. Do 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 do. Oh, oh, oh. We are the monsters. Da, 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 da. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep. That's a banger, man. Hey, oh, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure this is in water and I'm just like enjoying this song. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Found it. Oh, you'll never guess what this stands for. Effortless creativity. Sensitive, mystic, and elegant power. That's pretty. So I think like the timid energy is also like this like elegance, like this pulled back a little bit. Yeah, okay, so, and you know, mystic kind of looks like music. So I'm seeing sensitive music. You've got a sensitivity to you that lends itself well towards expression, towards creation and expression. And I feel like you are a little disconnected from it at this time. Oh, I was led right to the word healing. What about it? So, if you're a bit of your own problem at this time, I just heard plug it in, plug it in. You need to energize yourself. You need to motivate yourself to do. I feel like you're getting all these taps on your head, but you're not listening. And it's turning you into a bit of like a, I heard curmudgeon. I'm getting the sense that you're not happy, because if you're ignoring the call, you're not gonna be happy. So that's what I'm like. So who's calling you, huh? And then I was just hearing the Taylor Swift, and now I'm hearing BTS going, dynamite. ooh, I wonder if like maybe all that creative energy is in you and you're just kind of like holding it back, that every now and then it kind of explodes, and then you feel like you can't balance out these energies, like you're like way too quiet or you're way too loud, and there's like it's difficult to have that middle ground. I hurt my thumb doing that. What the heck? Okay, and so to make peace with that and to come into center, you need to start scheduling in time for yourself to release that pent-up energy, especially in ways that are going to heal you. Creativity can be very healing, like writing, obviously, but I get the sense that you need to be in your body creating a bit more. Like BTS, they're also known for like their dance moves and stuff, so. Okay, so what is preventing you from doing the things, huh? We've got a 9 of, I think it's swords. A 9 of swords in reverse for you, and this is what the problem is. Oh, is it in reverse? No, it's upright. Okay, depression, fear, anxiety, grief, sadness. No wonder your claws are out and you're clinging on for dear life. You're overwhelmed with a sense of dread, and it may feel like you're barely hanging on. Just know that your perspective might be skewed by mental exhaustion. Things are tough, but they may not be as bad as you think. There is light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. And I'm just hearing over and over, shh, listen. And then as soon as I touch the swan, it's me. Hi. Yeah, I'm the problem. It's me. All right, so what else? And then it goes right into BTS. Okay. Justice in reverse. This is, I just heard, cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to. But it's not that part. But I just like that song too. Cut ties with all the lies. So you might have lied. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Justice in reverse. Oh, you might have dropped a bomb. You might have hurt people. Because I'm still hearing BTS Dynamite. Dynamite. And I'm getting this sense that you're the problem. So something you did, and I just heard, is causing chaos. Something you did is putting so much, like, overwhelm onto yours and other people's shoulders, like, because I feel like it affects other people. All right, so we're going to finish this up really fast, though. Let me read Justice in reverse for you in case I'm missing anything. All right, Justice, 11. Justice is 11. 9, 11. 9/11, that's healing. Whenever I see 9/11, it always stands for, like, 911, and it stands for, like, needing attention, needing health and well-being as a focus. So you might want to be focusing on health at this time, and the messages are coming to you, and like your spirit guides or people are saying, shh, listen. And it's just like, listen to it and just follow it. Stop, don't get in the way. Don't start thinking that you can't do it. Like, stretch a bit, like, do it, just try it. Don't overthink it, just do it. Okay, and you are your own problem. It's a reminder that karma applies to you too. You will lie in the bed you make. Plan your catnip accordingly. So if you're lying and you have lied because you're the problem, the only way through it is through it. The only way past it is through it. So at this point, you've got to, like, I mean, you could continue to create lies to cover up whatever happened or whatever shame you're feeling and you're afraid to talk about, but it's just going to make it harder in the end. So yeah, that's my advice for you. Shh, listen. That's it. And stop blowing up dynamite everywhere. Okay, pile number 2. That's your reading. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 3. How you doing? Nice to see you. Today's message is a timeless run? Interesting. Timeless 1. And it is, what do you need to know right now? It's a very general one. So welcome for being here. We've got the fox representing you. I'm seeing cunning. I'm seeing fears. As soon as, like, I'm feeling like, a little sass, cunning, talkative is what I'm hearing. And a little, there's something with confidence too. Yellow and confident. I gotta drink some water here. And then I'm hearing sachet all day. So you're feeling yourself. You're feeling your vibe. I'm also getting the sense that there's something with dance too. Like dancing through life. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Alright, then we also have the snake. I'm getting a lot with cycles with that. And then we have the scorpion. And I just heard pistol whip. The fierceness that I'm pulling in is like, your tongue is sharp, is what I'm getting. And we've also got like the snake in here too. Although I'm not reading this energy from the snake, they are known for a bit of that. So, but I'm mainly at the scorpion, where you're just like, you observe, and then you strike. And I am getting a lot with like, fierce. You're not afraid to stand up for yourself. Okay, fox. I'm still hearing dancing through life. But I was led right to the word business. You're very focused, like the fox is very pointedly focused. Yeah, smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. Business, 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 business. Over and over, business. Now what? Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true. It's not letting me read that. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. When in balance, ingenious teacher, business, teacher, business, teacher. I mean, that's very pointed. That's very obvious. It's like business, you're a teacher. Business, teach. Connection, I heard. Monogamous. Interesting. So you might be being called to teach someone in your relationship. Like, you might teach other people, especially someone you're in a relationship with, how to embrace life. Because if you are living like you're dancing through life, and things come naturally and easily, and you have confidence in yourself, perhaps you are training, teaching your loved ones and whoever's around you how to do the same thing, simply by existing. Now, what is preventing you? The sun. Nothing is preventing you. What the heck? What is this reading? I guess, okay, so I called this, and it felt like this is the energy that is preventing you from moving forward. What is the energy? Do you maybe need to take something a little more seriously? And I just heard meow 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 meow. Oh, okay. And I just heard cut ties with all the lies, which usually that song represents like giving up an addiction too. And that's what I'm getting. So maybe you went through something that you were not confident, and now you're in a space of confidence and you can teach people the journey. So it could be in regards to like overcoming alcoholism, overcoming drug addiction, overcoming eating disorders, overcoming anxiety and depression. But you are now in a space where you're like, yes, I feel myself. I feel fierce. I will stand up for myself, and I will dance through this life. MF, motherfucker, you know, like that's what I'm hearing right now. And so the sun, upright, cat lies on her back in a gesture of perfect optimism. Sure that the universe will offer nothing but belly rubs today. Sunflowers represent a world fertile with the seeds of joy. This card invokes creativity, possibility, power. No surprise that it's linked to Leo. Like the lion, you are a radiant creature with great hair. You know, it's funny because, like, remember when I was like, sachet, and I, like, flipped my hair? So you could be a Leo, or, but you definitely have the confidence of a Leo. I would look and see if you have any placements in Leo, but I kept getting called to, like, business. business, teach. Maybe you work in hair, you know, that's a thing. I'm also hearing like teaching people how to let their hair down. Ha! Cute. All right. Okay, so this is coming your way, and I'm getting a lot of numminess, like num 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 num. All right, so what do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. Dancing again. Oh my gosh, so much dancing. Ba da 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 da. I think this is supposed to be cups? Pentacles, maybe? I think it's pentacles. They're cats, I don't know. 8 of Pentacles. Rest assured, the universe sees your commitment and rewards you with a giant plate of delicious anchovies. Enjoy them, but don't get too comfortable with your abilities. Openness to acquiring new skills will make you even more successful in the future. So cool. There's like nothing bad in here. Okay, let's do snake. No, actually it's asking me to read your curated message, okay? Don't go into the long grass. Okay, let me explain. That don't go into the long grass is something me and my family would always quote growing up. And it's from Jurassic Park. So it's like this idea, like this guy is yelling like, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't go in there. Because the velociraptors, he doesn't say that. All he says is, don't go into the long grass. Don't go into the long grass. Over and over. And so like, I'm hearing don't start fires. Ooh. So maybe this is letting you know, like, pull back that, like, feistiness. You know, you don't need to bite people right now. That's what I'm hearing. You can sit back, you can absorb and enjoy it. Don't get triggered by people's actions. Don't react. That's all I heard, is don't react. That's it. So don't go into the long grass. Don't react. Just like pull back that energy. Don't get triggered. Don't let, like, you've got a strong will. You've got like a strong, you've got a fightiness in you. But you don't need to use it, okay? Only use it for like very necessary moments. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy and absorb, and be open to some criticism, okay? You can be regal, like a kitty. Oh, it wants me to read this some more, actually. It wants me to talk more about the dancing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'm just hearing, everything today is thoroughly modern. Check your personality. Everything today is dun, 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 dun. Better face reality. It's not. Dun, 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 dun. So you might be performing. Confidence lends itself well on. Don't go into the long grass. Don't get too comfortable with your abilities. Oh, okay, so keep pushing? So which is it? Okay, I just keep hearing don't feed the drama. Yeah, anything else? Scorpion time. What time is it? Scorpion time. Isn't that High School Musical? What time is it? Okay, I'm pulling a lot of musical theater references, obviously dance. Okay, but anyways, Scorpion tends towards isolation. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Career. So that, yeah, this was the same one that I was like, business, teacher, business, teacher. Yeah, and I'm led here, career, business, career. So this is very career oriented for you. But it does say don't go into the long grass, the sun. And I do feel like don't go into the long grass is like feeding your fears. Like focus on the yummy stuff of life. Like the dancing through life. Like focus on the, yeah. The Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past. Usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. Yeah, that's the velociraptors. Okay, don't go into the long grass. Don't feed into that past drama. Keep yourself in this sunny, yummy goodness. Keep yourself focused and move forward. Anything else? Wild and fear. No, wait, listen to this. Ready? Wild and free. Fierce. Did I say it or did I say it? Okay, let's read Snake. Everything today is thoroughly modern. Everything today. Found it. Okay. I'm here. I'm seeing this. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. Okay. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine. So it's very Kundalini energy, which in my mind, isn't it orange? Which also rules like, there's like this womb kind of snaky dance. Dance, 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 dance. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there's no more time to waste. Don't go into the long grass. But there's a lot with being taught or teaching. And it's probably both. It keeps leading me to the sun. What about the sun? I'm seeing a yawn, like a comfort, and it wants you out of the comfort a little bit. It wants you to grow. Here it is. Sunflowers represent a world fertile with the seeds of joy. Fertile with the seeds of joy. There's joy all around you. I just heard a lot of yoga terms all at once. So yeah, maybe you need to dive into some yoga a little bit. Maybe that would help you. Okay, I cleaned up. So you know what? Pile number 3, that's it. That's all you get. All right, there you go. That is what you need to know at this time. Keep dancing. Don't go into the long grass. And be open to learning. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 4. Okay. So, okay. Yo, all right. So pile number 4, you are the vulture, and there's a really interesting thing that kept happening with the vulture deck. It kept wanting to stay off to the side, and like the other 3 piles were like boop, 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 and then this one was kind of pulled back a bit and kind of like down a little bit, like watching from afar. That was what I was seeing and feeling. And so now the vulture usually, I'm getting the sense that, okay, I was seeing a couple things. I was seeing like you were like Snape, where you were actually a good person, but because you came across a little strange, people othered you, and so you feel different, and so you feel outcasted, or like an outcast. But I'm also hearing like a hawk sound, which is there's like a powerful, like a red-tailed hawk is what I'm hearing, even though this is a vulture. And it's a very, very forceful energy, very powerful energy, very strong energy. I don't like forceful. Okay, then we've also got butterfly. All right, I'm already seeing the message. And then we have a rabbit in reverse, sideways. So, with just this going on, there's a lot with transformation, there's a lot with owning your soft power, your unique power, is what I'm hearing. Let's soothe, I'm soothing the rabbit too. So there might be like this, I feel like you're trying to do things that make other people happy. That's what I'm hearing. Because you want to fit in. And there's healing that needs to happen so that you can feel strong enough with a pep in your step to go about your day and do your things. And then the transformation, like the butterfly instantly is like, and it's in reverse right now because you're not, and actually it's flip-flopping. At times you see your power, you see the transformation, you see the goodness in you, what makes you special, what makes you good. But at other times you're just like, but I'm not like those people, and they're making me feel like that's bad. All right, I'm reading your curated message, which is who will save their soul. This is very specific. Usually it's who will save your soul. But this was specifically like, look, who will save their soul? Okay? This isn't about you. This is about the people that are othering you, or that are, I heard putting you on a pedestal, but like they're scapegoating, they're othering you. They're putting you off to the side in some way. They're dismissing you in some way. All right, and what is getting in the way of you living your best life? It is the sixth the sixth of cat. Let's see what the sixth of cat is. Actually, it doesn't want me to read that, but we'll keep it out. We'll do these first. Vulture energy, even though I kind of read it. Where do we go from here? Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Where are you hiding, Vulture? The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. But I'm hearing that you think you're the tragedy. Like, I'm feeling like it's like a self-confidence thing. Alright, so let's read the butterfly now. And my voice feels so small, like, kind of like I'm talking. And I know I've been talking a bit. This is the fourth card that I've been reading, but it should be an air, right? Oh, found it. Found air, at least. Okay. Out of balance. Fragile and frustrated. But the energy that is available, let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. So find people that uplift you. Find people that make you feel stable in that butterfly energy. I also was led to like animals. So like go to animals if they make you feel better. All right. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same time and place and time, it says, will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirits. All right, this says, it's having me circle your relationships. So this, you might be in a relationship that is making you feel like there's something wrong with you. And I just saw 2:22, like it's 2 o'clock, 2:22 a.m. It's very late. Oh shoot. Oh no, I'm good. I was like, is my car okay? Can I park where I am? But anyway, you're good. You're good. But your relationships, someone in your relationships, family, friends, loved one, is making you feel you're not feeling appreciated. You're not feeling uplifted. You're not feeling loved. I'm just hearing. You're straight up not feeling loved. And now we're going to read Rabbit sideways. Where do we go from here? Yeah, it's about a partner. For some of you, it's definitely about a partner. All right, the rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit hears and thanks him for the rabbit energy is alive when we are scared. Most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. Okay, I'm seeing typing. So you might actually be complaining a lot online. You might not necessarily be complaining to people in real life. I'm getting the sense that you're kind of doing it online. Especially because you're feeling withdrawn. And so maybe majority of the people that you're connecting with are online. And you like pull back otherwise. Because someone in your sphere was putting you down and making you feel less than. And like you're kind of spinning. You're spinning. And you just want to be loved. Alright, and so now, over-explains talks fast. I'm seeing the talks fast, or types fast. You might be making a lot of posts, and it might just be like this deep need to connect, and this deep need to like reach out and like know that some people accept you. But it doesn't feel as good as like in real life connection. Alright, so now I'm going to read this kitty, which I don't know what it is, so give me a second. It's a 5, 6. A 6 of cat. A 6 of cats. I don't think it's swords. It's not cups. It's not wands. It's gotta be pentacles then. It's not pentacles. Ah! Is it 6? Maybe it's 4. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not 4 cups. It's not 4 wands. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is it? Do I not know things? 5, 6. 6 of what? Not pentacles. Y'all, it's 4 of swords. How is it a swords? Okay, anyways. I found it though. 4 of swords. I in fact do not know my Roman numerals. Not all downtime is good downtime. It may be that you're stuck or feeling burned out, following a misuse of resources and energy. Paralysis is not the same as exhaustion. Stillness sometimes means fear rather than rest. Focus on self-care. Recovery is slow, but it's coming. Yeah, so there's a lot with, you might find yourself in a position where you are healing from some kind of relationship blow, and I just heard, yes, you are. And you're low-key pissed, too, because, like, who will save their soul? So there's, like, an interesting, like, you're still thinking of them a lot, but you're mad about how they affected you. Now it's turning in reverse. Well, what am I supposed to do with that? Cut ties, all the lies that you've given. And if you do not want to... Dramatic aggressive. Oh, so you can get a little aggressive, I'm led to, when you're fearful. And then I just heard cat attack is back, Jack. But yeah, okay. So now I'm seeing it. This cat is on its back, and it's like, ugh. And you might be ready to have your nails up. There's definitely fear here. I'm definitely seeing it now. Alright, then we have a 5 of pentacles. Because they gave me stars. Better be pentacles. 5 of pentacles, upright. So this is what is in the future. This is what the goal is. This is what's the goodiness, the goodness, okay? We like, it's not in that book. There's a lot here with trying to figure things out, I'm noticing. Like, I couldn't find things, and I was hiding things away, and I felt like things were hidden from me, and I was putting myself away, but I was also, like, overdoing it online, or, like, over-talking at times. And that you're definitely spinning. Like, there's this energy, it's kind of chaotic, now that I'm, like, reading into it. And it is definitely based out of fear, and there's something with relationships now. 5, who will save their soul? 5 of Pentacles, we decided. The picture painted by the 5 of Pentacles is not always a pretty one. Although it has its comforts, it reminds us of the potential emotional hardship of the outside world. The threat of eating out of trash cans, sleeping in cold garages, and the other travails of street cat life. Some interpretations, though, are far cheerier, focusing on the wealth we find in love and companionship. I want to give you advice, though. Can I pull more cards for them? What is some advice I can give them? Because I just feel like I don't like to know that you guys are spinning. The Empress, you are all that, girly pants. You are all that, okay? Like, whatever happened, whatever people were saying about you, it does not define you. You define you. And the people that see clearly will see you as you. Oh my god. I get really frustrated when I know someone's hurting out there. Like, I do. Especially if, like, it's not anything that they did. Yeah, Temperance, girly pop dude. Like, you got this, man. You're so cool. The cool people see it, too. Like, the really good people see it. You are cool. You are, like, you don't have to be so scared. You don't have to be so vocal about, like, your woes and stuff like that. Like, the cool people see you. You're good people. And I'm seeing this in reverse now. Who will save their soul? Again, I'm lost. I'm, like, pulling up different books and stuff, and I'm like, rah. See, it's not even in this one. What the heck? Rabbit in reverse. Oh, it went right to it, just so you know. Over-explains, talks fast. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared. And then I just heard, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. I want to give them more advice, though. Discernment. Okay, so here's my advice. This situation, these people that you've been dealing with, or this person that you have been dealing with who has been talking badly about you, that you're like now questioning everything and literally might be posting questions and being like, how does this happen, and what do I do, and what are you guys doing, and what is this, and there's a lot with like needing connection and validation in there, and it's very like, yeah, you deserve it. I'm here to say, like, within reason, you know, because a lot of it you can give to yourself, but if you don't feel very good about yourself, it's going to be hard to do that. So find your girls, find your tribe, your bras, and let them lift you up. And take them seriously, though. So, like, if you really honor and you really appreciate, like, if you can find that moment where you trust yourself and trust the highest, best good, you can sense who is for you and who is not. And it can be really troubling when someone you thought was for you was not. And it's scary out there. It is. But the good stuff is to come if you stay focused on the good stuff. Okay? You have some power in there. You've got some creative gifts in there. You are this. You really are. I want you to believe. And, like, I want so deeply to, like, connect with whoever this person is, because, like, I hate feeling, because, like, I know what that feels like. I have my moments where I feel like that. But, like, to know that someone is, like, in this energy, I just, like, no. Okay, so pile number 4, like, you've got the goods. You've got the good stuff. You are good. You are good. You are, okay? Like, just, like, let's take a moment and let's just sit here and go, I am okay. I am okay. It's temporary. This pain is temporary. I am okay. 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 All right, and I'm sending you healing vibes. Okay. All right, pile number 4. That is your reading. Oh, you got this, okay? All right. Okay, bye.